in the MX-5.
Green flag, green flag.
This race had a lot of close fighting between the top 4 places. And as you can see, I kind of climb kind of quickly. I get a good start, and
Clear.
people are just kind of slow in this lobby. I really don't know why. Like, I don't know if it was just a bunch of cautious racing. This guy scares me out of like trying to push any harder because he's alongside me. And I was just trying to avoid an early crash. I actually do crash later in this race. Wow, that guy just gets shunted. That's not the crash. I just didn't hit my brakes hard enough. Completely caught me by surprise. I didn't expect him to slow down that much. Honestly, something I could have avoided. I don't know how much this affected my speed, if it slowed my car down at all. My steering wasn't affected, luckily, but that was a pretty rough attempt at trying to scare him into late braking and going deep. Didn't really work. I'm pretty content though. As you can see on my relative, I started in 10th and I'm sitting, I think this is 6th place right now, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I don't know what it was today. And I don't remember if you'll see it in this race. I'm pretty sure I crashed, so you'll see that, but I just wasn't in it mentally. Like yesterday, I was racing fine, doing really good. Actually, I missed, or I didn't, I missed a braking zone, braked late, but then had a guy dive bombing me in an early race that I had to forfeit from because I just was annoyed and it was the beginning of the race and quit out. Which honestly probably wasn't a good decision, but yeah, okay. Here, I'm kind of just waiting. I'm pretty sure in the moment I audibly said one of these cars is going to have to give because they're so close. I didn't want to be close, knowing the lobbies I'm in. I kind of expected a crash. These guys do some pretty clean racing. The Lightning McQueen car up there, he's fast, but he has a number of issues that'll present himself because I do get very close to him and pass, or should have passed him, and all because of his own mistakes. Here, I'm not sure if this black car, what he thought he was gonna do, because he braked pretty early. I don't know if it was a ploy to go on the inside or if he braked. I don't really know. I can't really speak for it, to be honest. Kind of confused me. He just kind of slipped right back in. Yeah, here I'm just waiting for a good opportunity to get in here. I'm slowly closing the gap as these guys are defending and attacking themselves, and just kind of like cannibalizing their own race time, fighting a three-way battle. And I was just pretty content with lurking. Here, I really wanted to try to get some kind of late brake move off, but with them being too wide, I didn't really know what I was gonna do. Backed out pretty early. Luckily, okay, well that guy spun out, but the car with blue and black, both of them braked super hard and allowed me to kind of squeeze on past. And I guess I was right about one of those cars was gonna have to give. I just didn't expect all 3 of them to give at one time. Another late braking move. Try to hang it around. I back out because I was gonna shove him off the racetrack. I couldn't get my car turned enough. Which leads this guy to get a good run on me. Completely bumps me. I did leave a pretty small gap, but he wasn't alongside me, so I should have just closed the gap if I had more space. But once again, try to get him to go deep. It kind of works. I just don't get on the gas. He kind of shuts me out. Hangs on the inside, but going on the outside on that turn is just not really something I'm fond of. But yeah, so far this car in front of me, I've had 2 bumps with him. He likes to drive really close and forgets to brake, especially when there aren't passing zones. It's kind of annoying. He did that to a few other people. Nothing serious, just like annoying um, moments. There, I was trying to look for any kind of grip, trying to cut that corner. I was kind of annoyed when he bumped me, and he was having his elbows out. I really just wanted to pass this guy,
You're in fifth.
which obviously didn't happen, and I also learned on that turn you just saw me do that it's more important to be the first on the gas than the first to the apex, which has led me to be able to close the gap and make a lot of passes on this back straight. Here I am trying to look, you know, at another late attempt, not close enough, didn't really get there. Now these 2 cars are getting really close to each other, and I'm honestly kind of preying on the black car's downfall, with both of them going wide, because the white and blue car is just so bumpy. I'm keeping a little bit of distance until I get closer to this straight, because I just don't want him to get spun out and hit me and me lose time on the racers in front. I get a little bit impatient there because I'm really just getting annoyed of being stuck behind these guys.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
Because I had the race pace, and sometimes there we go. He just goes super wide. I close the gap, try to hang it on the inside here.
Keep to the left.
Bump him again. Honestly, I think that one's my fault. I just ran out of room, or I just couldn't get my car in control and didn't want to slam on my brakes. I didn't get any contact points, but it was kind of a dirty move. This black car, I don't know what he does. He just brakes super hard. Gets a little bit sketchy there, having to brake so hard, and gets that blue car up on my butt. I looked in my rear view there and kind of expected to get another love tap from him. He seems to like to use me to slow himself down. Here it is again. I'm just trying to cut off that inside, trying to play really defensive, even though I don't really want to. Or try what I believe is a defensive move.
You got a slow car on the right.
And there's that Lightning McQueen car I already talked about. Cuts on the racing line. It's really annoying. Is not up to racing speed whatsoever, but just refuses to get off. Which, whatever, I guess he is entitled to do that. It's just really annoying when you're not up to race speed, you hang on the racing line.
Left side. Clear on the
Brake
left.
early, I kind of get scared out, trying to make him go deep.
Still there.
Probably overturn a little bit. He's hanging alongside me.
Stay on the right.
Get pushed out wide. Can't really go
Clear
anywhere.
on the left.
This is a really chippy battle as well. Because he wasn't really fast enough to get away from me, but I wasn't able to get any moves off. I really got to improve my passing. But I'm just trying to work on the fundamentals mainly, but I guess getting good passes is one of those fundamentals. Here I go. This move, I know I tried a lot, but it works pretty well for me. I just, yeah, get a little bit of a tap here, and I think this is, you're about to watch what he calls is a dive bomb. This is his dive bomb right here. He completely went on the outside hung it way too deep, went under the grass and lost it. Um, he let me know about it in chat about how that was a terrible dive bomb. Um, I don't know. To anyone watching that, what do you think? I don't think I did a dive bomb at all. In fact, I was wondering if maybe I hung on the inside a little bit too much, and maybe that's why I thought. But I watched the playback, and it just wasn't there. The dive bomb wasn't. But that kind of solidifies this because he doesn't really
White
do a
flag
whole
this
lot
time.
after
The leader is
this with
running
only a lap left.
48.788.
In fact, I think he might lose another place. I'm not too entirely sure, but he just was racing
You're
really
back in fourth
aggressively.
position.
But I also watched the replay back, just like the white and blue car. Here I go wide. I just got nervous. I'll be honest, wasn't really thinking. Um, Plus I had some friends in Discord who were talking to me, saying some pretty funny things. Kind of broke my focus a little bit, but no, yeah, no. He went all the way down to sixth, maybe. Yeah, no, he's gonna sit in sixth. The guy behind is 27 seconds, but the whole time he's just angry, shouting at me over the intercom. I guess I need to start recording that because it was really annoying and kind of funny because he was complaining about the dive bomb and he just lost control of his car. I don't. But now I'm just kind of going smooth. I got 8 incident points, not really what I want. Or 7 incident points, not really what I want at all. Safety rating took a beating, and didn't honestly improve my I rating that much, even though I did go from 10th to 4th. Um, didn't really see the improvement I was looking for in that, especially from the race I forfeited in. That really hurt my I rating. I didn't realize how bad that would hurt my I rating. I lost about 100. And only got 2 races in, both of which were kind of mediocre, so didn't really gain all that much. In fact, there was a race that I didn't gain any. Just flat 0 I rating and just gained safety rating, which was really annoying. But yeah, no, please let me know,
Car stops on the
to
left.
anyone who makes it this far, what you want to see, and if you have any tips on what I can improve on,
There's
please
the
let me
flag.
know.
It's